right, y'all. We back. Episode 62.
Okay.
Wiretap.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't do the break thing no more. So,
so nigga, get it right.
yeah. I'm still working on that. I'm still working on the whole intro part of that. But yeah, we here, y'all, giving y'all this content.
Yes, sir.
It's Monday night, and we got Tay here. We got
hello.
Kiyon. We got Bree behind the camera, and myself. I am Tony.
That's Tony.
Uncle Tony.
Tony and Tay and Key and Bree. No Reese today. Shout out to Reese though.
Yeah.
Let's give him a round of applause. That's normally our sound guy, but he had some things to attend to. Important family things, you know, family first.
That matters.
That does matter to an extent. Because there's some family people we don't fuck with.
A lot.
Oh, yeah. I'm like immediate family, yeah, I got that. But them other ones, yeah, you kiss my ass.
Absolutely.
Who don't you don't have to.
Well, I said.
I will.
I'll say it. I'll definitely say it.
Today's the day.
Besides my cousins.
I got a cousin that I truly despise, and he fucking irks my soul.
That's crazy.
Me and this person came from the same mother.
Oh shit!
I seen her last weekend, and
did you speak?
I absolutely not.
That's the type of shit I be on. I'm not gonna speak.
You don't speak to the family?
What? I didn't came to an event like, hey y'all, and then walked off.
Listen, my mother has a conversation with me every time we have a family function. You ain't speak to your sister. She ain't speak to me.
No.
Now, all right. So with my siblings, I'll hash it out eventually because they my siblings. Mm-hmm. But like cousins. Oh yeah, fuck you.
Check this out.
I don't give a fuck.
But check this out. I done gave my sister too many chances now. I've been a bigger person too many times.
I mean, but and just hear me out. It's still your sister, right?
It is.
So at the end of the day, like I have brothers and I have sisters, right? I don't always have to agree with them, but when they call and they need me, not want, but need me, I got their back.
And that's you.
Now but my two sisters, I don't care what they do. I don't get mad at them. I'll be mad for a day or so.
And I love that.
I had a cousin. We hashed it out though. We went through a weird situation, but it was also me understanding that my growth was happening at the same time. Like I love him to death, but I feel like sometimes he keeps himself stagnant on purpose. Like it's like he's stuck in a certain way of thinking sometimes. Where for me it's like, I see options on, I may not like these options, but a choice got to be made.
Yeah, no, my cousin, he just a bitch.
Damn.
And I just don't like, I stopped liking that nigga probably like at 22. After that, like he just like one of them niggas like, you know how you meet a motherfucker and you be like, yeah, I just got a promotion, got me a new car. Mm-hmm. You got a new car? Well, I got 2 new cars. And
I don't like
it's the one up, and it's like, nigga, we not in competition. Don't forget, this the same nigga when we was like 18, 19, when you went around our way and trying to flex. Like, I brought you around there. Mm-hmm. And niggas, he was out there showing his ass, talking shit, and niggas took his car for a joyride. And he had to call me. I had to leave work. I was working overnight at Pathmark from Jersey, you know what I'm talking about, out Hackensack. I had to leave work to go back around our hood to get niggas to give his car back. I'm talking about this back in the church day. Hey, yo, get a nigga back his car back. Nah, because this nigga around here... Nigga, I had to get your real car back, and nigga, I had to go get your go-kart back when we was younger.
That's
from
terrible.
Another nigga named Sensei. Jersey thing, don't ask about the name.
What the
Yeah, I had to go get your go-kart, and that nigga was riding around the school one parking lot with your go-kart. I had to go get that shit back, because it ain't nothing against light-skinned niggas, but you the reason why a lot of light-skinned niggas get bad raps. Because you's a sucker.
Hey, yo.
And he do his eyebrows.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
I ain't even beefing. I'm beefing with their parents. I'm cool with my cousins. I don't fuck with their fathers or their mothers.
I got a question for you.
I love my uncle, though.
Do you feel like, shout out to my man Freeze, we was talking about this in the group chat. Do you feel like if you have to invite a family member to something you're doing, like that's a sign that they don't really fuck with you like that?
Yes.
Like, wait. Like, if you have to invite them, what you mean?
Meaning, like, if me and you been talking, right? We cousins. We been talking. I've been telling you, like, yo, I'm excited about this pod. I got this pod coming. We doing this for the party. You don't come to the party, and then I'd be like, yo, why you ain't show up? Oh, you never invited me.
if I've been telling you about it, I feel as though that was the invite. Some niggas like to use that shit for excuses. Yeah. Like, I'm one of them type of individuals. Like, if I invite you to a function of mine verbally and you don't show up and you don't tell me a valid reason, I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Like, especially my birthday. I invite you to my birthday and you don't show up, my birthday party and you don't show up. Yeah, you could fucking miss me.
I'm sorry, I don't play about my birthday neither.
You're done because then you don't care about me.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah, I definitely don't play about my birthday. Me personally, like, if I know y'all got something going on, that's understandable. But if I'm telling you months in advance, bitch, take off now.
You should be there.
Take off now.
You should be there.
I got another interesting topic. This is what we're going to start with before we get into, like, the topic. So, I had a realization, right? And I don't even know how I came up with this. I don't know what I was thinking about, but we all love those black romantic movies, right? Like, everybody here has black romantic movie that they love.
Love Jones.
Which is toxic as fuck.
The worst one.
Yep. And Love and Basketball.
And I realized that all the love movies that we love are toxic as fuck. And somebody else, too, said that women's favorite kind of movies are women's favorite kind of movies are movies where women are cheating.
Somebody
That's
said
why she's laughing. Yeah, so it was like, if you ever notice,
are not.
If you ever notice, a lot of women's favorite movies, the woman is cheating in the movie.
But what did he do?
Or she's doing something toxic.
So
what
it makes.
I'm just asking. I'm just curious. Like,
what did he? Why leave? Why don't you leave as the woman?
No, I was just wondering. Like, the same reason why I
depending on what he did, it's okay for her to cheat. So you're a cheater.
I am not a cheater. I just was saying the context. I was like wondering what the context of the situation was.
So if he did something, you're
saying for her
he can cheat.
Right. He must have did something for her to cheat.
I was just,
versus her. Instead of that, she should have just left.
I mean, could just leave. Just a man could just leave too, but he don't. He cheat too.
Yeah, that's valid.
Fair.
But I'm just saying, like, as you, the person, right, that got cheated on.
Let me give an example.
So if you and such and such, you and Chris Brown together, right?
I won't cheat.
Look at, oh my God, she meant that shit.
Crazy.
Did you see her face?
Yeah. She said that with all her soul.
Yeah, like, nigga.
Yeah.
Okay, let's use somebody else. Idris Elba.
I'm
okay, all right. Fuck. What's the little nigga from Everybody Hates Chris?
I don't know that nigga name.
Yeah.
His name is Everybody Hate Chris.
Yeah.
Know that nigga name?
I don't know if that counts either, because he's handsome now.
Okay, so such and such from over East Baltimore, nigga. God damn. Fuck. If they got money, I ain't cheating.
So if he cheats, right?
Yeah.
Why don't
say that leave? It was because of the money.
Hold on. If he cheats, why don't you leave?
You're right. I mean, we have the opportunity to leave, but I was just asking what was the context of
he cheated on you. You found out. You stayed.
I'm gonna leave. Well, it just, I don't know.
But it's
situational. It is situational. Back to what she was saying about the actual movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
The prime example of this is, what's that movie with Martin Lawrence and
Thin Line Between Love and Hate.
Those situations are real, right? She said, "Leave me alone."
She did,
and everybody wanted to paint her as this villain. She was crazy.
When I was young, I thought she was crazy as fuck.
Because in the beginning, we all did like, "Damn, she crazy," but you kept trying, doing all this shit, and then turning around like, "Oh, all right, never mind. I ain't really want that." That shit happened in real life. A nigga be like, "I don't want no relationship," but pursue her intimately and romantically, and then turn around and be like,
he was going over the top.
No, but niggas do go over the top.
Nah, what's over the top? Yeah, I was about to say, sometimes y'all fall for basic shit. Like, sometimes.
I ain't gonna lie, she low-key fell for basic shit, too.
No, she did not.
What's over the top?
He wasn't really doing nothing for her.
Hold on. Too many conversations.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you the one thing he did in the movie that was over the top.
Okay.
He found out where she worked, right? Found out what crystal she liked, what animal she liked. Mind you, she's selling $1 million homes. So we don't even know how the fuck he got in the house before he
Right.
They went to go look at a house that he said he was trying to buy. And when they come in the house, the crystal was sitting on top of the fire, over the fire thing with and she's like, "Oh my God, this is my favorite crystal and my favorite animal."
It was sitting on the mantle of the fire.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. That's over the top.
That's one thing that was over the top, but everything else was bare minimum. So what were you asking, Kiyon?
My question was, so like, if a nigga say, I'm not interested in a relationship, but he's pursuing you
that's romantically, the first red flag right there.
And what was the other word you use?
Intimately.
Does that still mean does that not still count as I don't want to be in a relationship?
Here's the thing.
I'm listening.
You came out and you said it, right? That's fine. But
That should be
it's
her
emotional manipulation when you continue to pursue somebody when you know that they care. Like, we both have a duty. You told me what it was, but you still want to fucking do all this other stuff and treat me like a girlfriend, but you don't want to be my man. So now when shit go left, the first thing that's going to come out your mouth is, I don't want to be your man, but you still want to keep doing this. That's emotional manipulation.
So let me ask you this though.
Yeah,
I wanted to
question because I got a question.
I wanted to chime in a little bit on it.
Hold on.
As a man, right?
Yeah.
And I say, you know what? I don't want a relationship, and I court you as a girlfriend. Isn't that what I'm supposed to be doing anyway? Because I'm still supposed to treat you like a woman and be respectful and so on and so forth. Or am I supposed to be like, yeah, bitch, you want some McDonald's? Like, if we are intimate together and, you know, I'm checking on you, so on and so forth, that doesn't mean that I want to be in a relationship. I told you that I don't. Now, if you catch feelings because I'm doing boyfriend shit, that's your fault.
Okay.
That's your fault.
Okay.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say that because it's kind of like it's your duty to basically keep your emotions
Intact.
Yeah.
You signed up
because
for this shit.
he can give you that girlfriend treatment, but at the same time, it's just like he done already told you, like, hey, I don't want nothing serious. We can go out, we can have sex, and we can keep it cordial, but I'm not giving you my emotions. So that's your responsibility to keep your emotions to yourself.
Conversation with like I've seen a lot of subjects around like kids, right? When it comes to like who's like the responsibility and shit, right? And I noticed that a lot of women would get frustrated with like men not stepping up and taking care of the child, right? And then I'm like, well, what happened during the vetting process? Because it's like, if a nigga showed no interest in having kids and y'all went and made a mistake somewhere, not even a mistake, as soon as he say, I don't want to have kids, y'all should be sleeping with protection all the time. It should all the time. Or you don't deal with him if you know, if that's the type of time he on. Always put the responsibility on the man.
I didn't want to. Let me correct myself. I do agree with what you're saying. So my wording was at one point was it's a responsibility for both of us.
Right.
Yeah.
So I do understand it. On that end, I don't agree with the girlies that will get into a situation that's like, oh, he not helping me, this and then the third, and you knew he didn't want any kids. Not saying that it's not irresponsible, but I mean, like, what did you think was going to come from it?
Yeah, but on the flip side, nigga, you made this baby. Now take care of that motherfucker.
No,
whether you wanted it or not.
Yeah.
Of course, but I think we all still have to go back to the vetting process.
Yeah, like that's my point. My point is really just that if there was a conversation that was had, right, and you know who, like, we know ourselves, right? We should, I mean, at this point, at our age, we should know ourselves. If you know, if a nigga come to you and be like, listen, shorty, I'm not with all that, but I don't mind doing this fly shit from time to time, and you know you the type to catch feelings, you should probably opt out. Like, nah, I'm good on.
But you're not gonna opt out because men and women be like, shit,
it sound good.
He like that or she like that,
right?
So I'm gonna see if I could change their mind.
I learned my lesson though. I tried.
I'm speaking from experience. I did that. That was my last.
You thought you could change his mind?
Yeah. My last situationship, I did.
That's very honest of you.
I'm honest. I'm very self-aware. I thought I could
too.
do it, and then we continued and continued and continued. And when I pulled and set the boundary at the end, he was like, "All right, bitch, bye. Like, I don't want to do this anymore." Then.
Yeah, because it's like setting the boundary at the end. Like you sound crazy. Like I had a situation with, you know, not me personally, but somebody came to me with advice, and she's younger than me. I love this young lady. You know what I mean? Not in the, you know, in like a father figure type of way, because she's the same age as my kid. So she like, yo, this what happened with this guy, blah, blah. So I had to be brutally honest with her. I was like, yo, you put yourself in a position to where you can be manipulated and look goofy.
Yeah.
I was like, because he told you this, he told you that, and you was like, okay. And then you stop dealing with the nigga, and then he double back, and then he tell you, oh yeah, I was talking to this girl while we wasn't together. And then boom, he do some other wild shit. You see some shit in his phone. Now you mad. You can't be mad because you be putting like men and women put themselves in predicaments that they shouldn't have put themselves in altogether.
I'm in agreement. So that's why I said I was self-aware. I understand the situation.
Fact.
And that's why I said I have been in a situation where I tried to do that. That's just something you can't do. When someone says this is not what they want, you have to go with it.
Yeah, that's why I don't like those viral videos or on TikTok, Instagram where women be kicking niggas back in and vice versa when men be kicking women back in. Like that shit be weird. It'd be like, bro, or like some women may be like, yeah, I seen one today. It was weird as fuck. And I was like, she has to be trolling. Yeah, she went on a date with a nigga. It had started raining. This is her exact words. It had started raining. And he's like, hey, it's raining. You know, do you want me to drop you off at the door at a restaurant that we going to or whatever? And she was like, this nigga had the nerve to stop somewhere and grab me an umbrella.
I seen that.
You seen that shit? I said, bitch.
And it cringed me so bad because
Wait,
I'm like,
she was mad because he grabbed her umbrella?
Yeah, she's like, why he just say, all right, come on, baby, ready, set, let's go. Okay, so now when you get, and I agree with the nigga who was commentating, now when you get that nigga who ain't shit, and if it's raining, that nigga park you down the street.
And make you walk.
Mm-hmm. Make up a mess, hair a mess, all of that.
You goofy motherfucker. Niggas and women.
But I think she was trying to say it in a playful way, like, all right, babe, let's run in the rain. But no, how she came off with it,
how
she came off with it was like very cringy.
She wanted some romantic shit. That's what it was.
Yeah,
some movie
bitch,
shit.
I ain't trying to play no goddamn rain. I might catch a cold.
It goes back to the movie shit for me because it's like, wow, like you got upset because you was trying to make a moment out of this rain shit, like like we in some type of Tyler Perry fucking movie, and we not. You get what I'm saying? Like that's why I said, like I feel like movies have corrupted what we believe love is and the things that we accept. Like you mentioned earlier, what was it? Love and Basketball is another one. When I sit back and I watch, I'm like, damn, yeah, you're right. Like, if anything, the one person in the world who was supposed to understand, like, what y'all was trying to go after is her. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was her name in the
Monica.
movie? Monica. Y'all both play ball. You feel what I'm saying?
Y'all grew up together.
Y'all grew up together. Y'all on the same chase. And you got to remember, too, she was there because some other girl got pregnant. Yeah. She was not there because... she
had real talent,
right? She had talent, but
it wasn't like
I'm just saying, like the other girl that was supposed to be there got pregnant, so it's like, of course she got to abide by the rules here. I'm not even really supposed to be here. Then you get upset about some daddy shit, pop up with a new girl, disappeared for 10 years. Now you invited to your wedding and shit. Like that
was crazy as shit.
He dunked on her. Like,
I mean, I would have dunked on her too. Like I would have dunked on her. I'm sorry.
That was crazy as shit though. Like
you would have dunked on her, right? I would have dunked on her. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, she would have. She was got dunked on. Yeah, she. You got me out here 3 a.m. and shit.
Yeah, it's like, yo, it's only so many times, like man or female, like that I'm gonna allow you to play with me.
Yeah.
But my tolerance for a lot of shit be me.
Yeah.
My shit be low. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, fuck out of here. Yeah. I don't have tolerance for it. But I do, but there's the fucked up shit about me sometimes. I be wanting you to tolerate my shit.
No.
I do. I ain't gonna lie.
I respect it. That's self-aware of you.
I do. I be like, oh shit. No, yeah, I know you said it, but I should be good.
Like it was crazy because I was having
Kiyon honest about that, and I think a lot of people
I was having that conversation.
A lot of bullshit with me, and I know I do. I be sitting there looking at her like, girl, what you mad for? You knew that.
I was having that conversation with somebody, and it was like, nah, it's a movie out there. I said, name the movie.
I haven't.
Every movie she named, I could tell, like, it was some toxic. What's the one with the best friend fucked this girl?
The best man.
The best man.
That
toxic.
Because he's still like.
But her, she fucked her. Like, come on, yo.
Well, it was never. They had an intimate moment. It was never.
It wasn't real, right?
It wasn't shown that he actually slept with her.
Right. So was it
being
ever
technical?
Oh, come on, Kiyon. We know what that
wasn't.
meant.
No, it was written down in a book. So for real, no one truly knows.
Yeah, because these were either thoughts and or he actually did it, but the movie never showed that he actually did it.
Right,
you know what I mean? Like they had an attraction to each other that may or may not have went to the point of sex.
Yeah,
and he held that back from his homeboy. I don't know if it was for his best interest or it was because he didn't want to get his ass whooped.
But he was so worried about it. I would have to think it happened because he was.
Nah,
but that's the beauty.
If it never happened, I would just tell you, like, bro, that's book shit. Like, I just needed something to spice up the book. But
at that time, Lance wasn't thinking about that. You have to think, he's probably thinking, like, did this shit really happen?
I mean, I would too.
Fantasizing about his wife.
And then it was too, like, specific.
That nigga, that shit was for real.
Yeah. But, like, all the movies you could think of, fucking Deliver Us from Eva.
I hated that actually.
Yeah, I mean they started off betting off. If he
Yeah, I
could.
didn't really like that one.
Or what's the one with
That's how the Wood was though.
The Wood?
I liked. Well, yeah,
The Wood was funny, but he was like, "I bet I hit."
Yeah, well, yeah, the Wood was cool.
I mean, also too, touching her without her consent, that's a whole nother lane in itself.
Yeah.
You could say it was the 80s, but
still applies.
It still applies. Like
I mean, he got his ass beat twice, so
he did.
When was the second time he got beat?
By the brother. You know, she hit him. And then the brother beat his ass.
Man, that wasn't his ass. That wasn't an ass.
She did beat him up.
It don't matter.
Yeah, she didn't whip his ass like the brother did. Remember, niggas say he thought God was coming down. Now, my favorite part of that movie is when they doing the robbery. He was like, Stacy?
Hey, don't say my name, cuz.
That's the best part of the whole movie for me. But yeah, I just think that's what's like this whole battle between men and women. I think sometimes the expectations that we have are coming from some of these movies that we watch.
I won't disagree.
I won't disagree either because I have homegirls that's like, oh, I wish my man or somebody that I'm talking to would do this. I said, man,
Has this ever happened
that's
to you,
unrealistic.
Have you ever been sitting with your girl and the man do something in the movie and then she look at you and get mad?
And guess what I do? I'm like, bitch, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me. That you fucking nigga, I'm not him. Right. That nigga's tall, number one. Let's start there. So fuck, don't you look at me?
God.
Don't look at me for no. That nigga got money, or that nigga. You know what I mean? Like, but has it happened dating women? Yeah, I be looking like,
yeah, like why you not doing that for me,
girl? Cause no. The fuck, like I got my and it be like like men and women. You look at shit and be like, damn, she ain't never did that for me. He may really be into that. You not even into whatever that gesture was.
Yeah.
You got to know your motherfucking person. Like she don't want some romantic gesture outside of her job. She's a private person. She may prefer flowers when she go get in her car. They just sitting on the passenger seat, or flowers every Friday or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
That, like I've heard even women complain about that. Like once it becomes routine.
My ex said that he was dating somebody.
Routine, I feel like some women start complaining.
He was dating a girl and he would get her flowers every Friday, and she was just like, "Okay, this is annoying now."
Yo, I mean,
sorry. That's unappreciative, and she's a bitch.
Yeah, very much so.
I love a girl. Please do it for me.
What about a bouquet of flat wings?
I'm gonna
absolutely
fuck them up.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah,
some chicken
with the double ranch in the cup.
With the double ranch.
Yo, a DoorDash of Chick-fil-A while I'm at work and I ain't know it was coming.
Yeah.
Good
That's
God,
amazing because
that's a lovely feeling.
Yeah, care about me.
With note with a DoorDash.
That's cute.
Now I've done that once, like DoorDash some food.
I am a lover girl. I'm gonna do it all. Oh, you said you like that?
No, I said I've done it.
Oh, like you sent somebody food?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nothing.
Yeah, I've definitely I've
never had that.
make sure
I'm trying to see them that be like. I ain't never had that.
Yeah, because like we talking general conversation or whatever the case may be. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna get that next some Jamaican food.
Yes,
cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I ain't never had nobody. I've had women get me food, but send me food.
Yeah, I've had that.
Mind you, we live a whole hour away.
I love that.
Like randomly, like on some random shit.
Random,
no.
like
I've never.
He was like, "You sent me some food," and I'm like,
"Yeah." Like I got a long day in the shop.
Yep.
And then I get a random order for Kiyon. I was like, look at the name on the back. Okay.
I love it.
Yeah, I ain't never.
I eat some ass tonight.
Hey, with the ranch.
With ranch.
With a dab of ranch.
I saved the Polynesian sauce.
From the back.
You feel me? Like,
all right, moving on.
You know what?
Moving on.
Know what I gotta do when I get home.
Let's talk about what we really came here for, right? Let's talk about, because you called me twice.
Me?
Yeah.
I did. And then when you texted me back, I was like, bitch, I'm sorry, my fault. I was so bad that he wouldn't answer the phone because I was watching it as I was calling him. I said, motherfucker. And what was they playing? They was playing, I think they was doing I'm a No Limit Soldier.
So for those out there,
to the party.
We both called you.
Yeah, but I had to watch it from my phone because like I couldn't sign into the
YouTube.
Yeah. Well, no, it was on. Mine was on Apple. You know, if you had Apple, you could stream it from Apple.
Yeah. I got Apple too, but I watched it on YouTube. I watched it on YouTube.
I was in my family house. They had it playing.
Oh, yeah, you had a thing. You had a shindig. My mother fried fish that night and everything.
But for those out there who
I went to a hotel party. I mean, not a hotel, Halloween party. Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh, you went to Brandon shit?
Yeah. Shit was fly.
It looked like it. I seen Roy was there. Shout out to Roy. What I was about to say. So for those out there who got to see No Limit versus Cash Money, let's clap it up for that. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Because I definitely thought them niggas was beefing.
I did.
I mean, I heard they had little.
Like back in the day, they had hoods, right? Magnolia and whatever.
What is it? Magnolia and
Calliope?
The Calio?
Calio Projects.
Yeah.
And Magnolia.
I'm going to clip that up and tag Master P.
Oh, please.
She said Calla.
I say, really be beefing. Don't put me in it.
Nah, I got you.
Some Calla.
some caterpillars. They from the Caterpillar Projects.
Gang shit.
Right. Hey, yo.
Sorry, y'all.
I was actually, to me, and I'm going to get everyone's opinion around the room. I'm going to go first.
Hey, go ahead.
It was a tie to me. I think Cash Money should have like beat them out the park, but they didn't have any energy. Mm-hmm. It's just like they were just going, almost kind of like what Dipset was doing. Like they was just going off the fact that like we got the hits, we definitely got shit that's better than y'all shit, and we gonna ride on that wave. But I think P was trying to bring that energy because he definitely ran in circles, not circles, but you know, he definitely did a little jog. I think said he closed his ring circles on his Apple Watch from all the running that he was doing. But I think P was trying to bring back that energy. He they up in age now, so it's like
his knees bad and shit. Yo, the what are they called? Like when people reenact it, what is it called? Like the
cosplay.
It's a word that starts with a P. It's not
plagiarize.
That's not prodigy. But when they reenact something but make it comical.
A parody.
Oh, parody.
There we go. Thank you, Bree.
No problem.
Yeah, the ones I seen with Master P was insane.
I gotta see some of those.
Fucking sane.
I only seen one of them, which was Shorty that was running in place, but I could imagine.
There was some niggas that did it too, and that shit was insane.
So who do y'all think won? Did y'all think anybody won?
Let Kiyon go. I'll go last.
I'm gonna be honest, right? In my opinion, like I'm not a big fan of Cash Money as a whole. I'm not a big fan of No Limit as a whole. We heard that shit up top, but it wasn't impactful in our life. So I didn't care either way.
Right.
There were songs that I know clearly and songs that I like, but that shit wasn't that impactful for me. So I'm not going to go as far as saying I don't care. It just wasn't impactful in New York and Jersey. So I was like, all right, cool. I remember that song. Like P was on BT and the box if you had the box, you know what I mean? And all of that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that shit wasn't really impactful for me. Like had they did a and that is, like I said, it's regional. Had they did a Rockefeller and Let's Murder Inc.
That I can understand.
Versus, then I probably would have been more engaged. I watched it for the sake of hip hop, but it didn't appease me that much. I paid attention to the bullshit, the fact that Birdman was on some type of narcotic.
Oh yeah, that shit was
crazy.
You know
what I mean?
That's why I said, take the mic.
Yeah, I noticed that Turk wasn't there, and then I saw someone on Instagram that said why he was there. So he was like, "Yeah, little bitch, I'ma fuck with you when I fuck with you," and he explained it. He was like, "That's how we talk down here."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I thought it was a diss, but Birdman be out of pocket a lot.
Yeah.
I think he still got something. We one of them like he strikes me as like that 56-year-old nigga still in the club.
Yeah,
he irritates my soul.
Yeah,
because I started this, done it. Nobody gives a fuck, nigga. That shit doesn't elevate.
We here for the fans.
Yeah,
this shit is for the fans.
And they both had heat. They had heat.
Yeah.
When I was listening to that shit, I started listening to it in my car on the way home and didn't put it on the TV when I got home. I'm in my car like, damn, that shit was fire. So if I had to say something, I would say it was a tie for me as well.
Yeah.
To add on to what Kiyon said, Nori was doing a interview with BG and he said the same thing with him being from New York or New Jersey, wherever he's from.
Nori from New York.
Okay.
New York, yeah.
He was saying it wasn't, it didn't really reach them up north or whatever. Shout out to Mia, because she held it down.
For the females. Yes. She did.
She did her biggest one. I'm going to go with it was a tie. And in my opinion, as someone who is a fan of Cash Money, I know some of No Limit records or whatever, but their momentum was like trash for Cash Money for me. And to do that type of verses without having Turk and Wayne was kind of crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, but y'all know why Wayne wasn't there.
Well, we know why Wayne wasn't there, but because
What wasn't Wayne there? I don't know.
Wayne said he wasn't coming if it wasn't going to be all of them. And so what you were saying,
Turk wasn't there.
Yeah, Turk. I mean, you know, obviously,
and Turk said he wasn't even
invited. And
nor was Wayne.
His response was so graceful, though. Turk, it was super graceful. So shout out to Turk. Mm-hmm. But again, you can't do. I mean, y'all skipped a lot of their verses, and they were monumental on those songs.
Yeah, y'all wouldn't be nothing without
nigga with the Hot Boys.
Yeah.
So for me, No Limit, they was holding it down, and when they went out Chopper, I was like, okay.
Yeah, and I think the biggest part was them bringing out Snoop. Like
I figured Snoop was coming.
Yeah, because I seen them with the
were
camera.
Down what? 3 people.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Who was down 3?
No Limit.
Nah.
They had everybody.
Yeah, they had everybody.
And, Mystical.
Mystical in jail, See Murder in jail.
Yeah.
And then
it was a duo. They were there too.
And then what's the young lady that passed away? From Cash Money.
I don't think any.
Oh, Meg. You talking about? No,
you get her confused with Gangsta Booze. That's 3-6.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah.
I mean, jump in girl, you shorty, and she wouldn't have been there.
My fault. But now, can you say this though? Right now, outside of music, would you say, like, with these things that were said, right? Do you think that they have a more solid family structure at No Limit?
I was going to say that. I was going to say you could tell
that everybody was there who was able to be there.
Yeah.
Unless they were
Romeo was there.
Yeah. Unless they were
recognized them at first.
Yes.
Or they have
been unalived.
And to add to your point, Kiyon, they had beef within that clique too.
And they fixed it and reconciled.
Yeah.
Birdman,
the drugs has taken over.
It would have been so great to see all of them. I mean, even BG, but Juvie. I expected that momentum from him.
Yeah. Right. Everybody expected Juvie. They say he was like the Jadakiss of the.
What? He did his big one.
I still don't think it was enough.
Because he had Juvie had a run.
Yeah,
absolutely.
A good run.
He had a good goddamn run, but some of the monumental people that were supposed to be there, they wasn't there.
And it makes a difference.
It makes a difference. It showed like,
and then they got lazy at the end.
It was.
They got real lazy at the end.
Damn, but the crowd, wrong audience. Because as I'm looking at them,
nobody was
really. Them niggas ain't know that shit.
Yeah.
At all.
They didn't know none of that. Like, I'm just looking.
But I think some people get kind of caught in the hype of like.
Just going.
Yeah, because like, I seen just in music in general, you be having the DJs do the blends and shit, right? Yeah. So it was this one page I came across. Shorty did a blend of like the Neptune sound. What's that? Hot hole, too hot the hole. Jay,
wanna love you.
Just wanna love you.
Just wanna love you.
Yeah.
She blended it very well with something else. I just can't remember the other song, but it was a Pharrell beat, but with another artist.
Yeah, Neptune beat.
But the blend was crazy. But the crowd,
they wasn't. But they're not music lovers.
Not even just that. I'm like, if y'all gonna be doing this, because early 2000s is the most listened to genre, like era, of music.
Yeah.
In general, like when they pull statistics show that from 98 to about 03 is about that's what most people are listening to. But I'm like, if you're going to be doing those eras, you got to know your crowd. Like, you got to be able to do, I said, you need somebody 35 plus here. Anybody below, and 30 is kind of like, you can get away with that.
That's pushing it, though.
You think so?
Yeah. 30 is pushing it. 30, hear me out.
I'm listening.
Mm-hmm.
30 is pushing it. 30, where 30 kind of is okay is because, like, I have a 30-year-old sister.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A lot of the music that she knows older is because of me.
Right.
She wouldn't have known a lot of things. You had to have an older cousin, somebody like that put you on to that era of music, because when they was out, what was that? What was the Cash Money and No Limit greatest era?
I would say No Limit. I would say probably late 90s to about early.
How old are you?
2000s.
I'm 30, and I still would say late 90s to the early 2000s.
Okay, so
but
how old were you?
I was a baby.
See what I'm saying?
And I respect that. So to add to your point, because of my parents being older, because of me having my oldest sister is 45. I do understand it, but I don't think we can discredit it.
No, I'm not discrediting it. It's just
you're saying you had to be there.
Yeah, you had to be there.
Yeah, you really had to be there.
It was what a time to fucking be alive.
And let me say that I can agree to that because for the 30s, for the babies that are 30s, our mid 2010s would be for the younger crowd. They wouldn't get that. Anything after that.
Yo, I was just having this conversation with somebody at work, and I was telling them like, yo, I remember like we was talking about growing up, and I'm like, damn, we rushed to adulthood, and I was like, yo, I can vividly remember like my cousins getting ready to go out to club and shit. You know, they got the 2-ways on. You feel what I'm saying? They about to do their thing.
Yeah.
And they don't come back till 3, 4 in the morning. Then the next morning, I'm just listening, like trying to hear, like, oh, okay, what's happening, right?
Yeah.
So as I got older, that's what I expected. But then I realized the reason why the club isn't fun is because of section culture. Like,
yes.
The reason why I'm not having a similar experience as them is because they didn't have sections. Like when you went to the club, you just had to be
vibing.
Yeah, it's just, and I can't even remember the last time like. Because it's like now when you go to the club and you feel like you have to have a section because everybody's like in sections. But back in the day, it wasn't like that. It was just like you went to the club.
You saw it, and they were just everyone was just like in the mix. And that was the one thing I will say when we talk about like that era for the people who were born in the late 80s and had that momentum in the 90s. When we saw that culture, like the 95 babies, we were like, dang, this is what it's going to be like.
Yeah.
And spring bling was gone. Like all of that stuff was gone by the time we got here.
Because like when you first popped outside, like at 18, like what was clubs like? Sorry, y'all. Kiyon's a little older than us.
Oh, shit. What?
Yo, do you remember the first club you went to? I remember my first club.
I do, but at the same time, like, yo, outside was different. Like, it wasn't about your section. It was about partying. Like, you put that shit on. Yeah. That's understood. Like, that's just always been a thing. Put that shit on. But like you've been saying, however many years we've been doing this shit, if you could sell clout, you'd be a fucking millionaire.
Yeah.
But back then, that shit was just word of fucking mouth. I didn't have this to show that I got. That shit was like you were just outside. You just had to be there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, last night was crazy. Ba 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 ba. And this person was there, and you living vicariously through me by word, not with the phony shit that I post up here.
Yeah.
Niggas and women.
Oh, facts. I've seen that shit.
Love to do that shit. And that shit be, yo, I look at even females that I know, niggas that I know, and the shit that they post, and I just be like,
it ain't that.
Not impressed.
Yeah.
And that's not slighting them, but I just don't be impressed, especially when I know you in real life. I'm not talking about celebrities. I'm talking about people that I know. Nigga, I say this shit a lot. Nigga, post that past due bill that you got, because one of y'all motherfuckers got one. Don't play with me.
Yo. No bullshit, and I ain't gonna put it out there, but it's a very prominent like Baltimore fitness person that I seen like influencing, right? Seen in the club, and like when I say like the whole section was sitting down, and then every time the song came on, they would like turn like a certain song. Like let's say the DJ played like 8 bad songs, he played one good one, they turn up. But if you watch her story, like it look
don't
like
give that.
It looked like the whole fucking club just lit the whole day, like the whole time.
Yeah, that should be like, yo, that clout should be different. Like, bro, like I'm just one of those individuals. I do a lot of cool shit, right? You never see it on that phone.
Yeah, you don't post a lot.
I don't. Like, and I be saying, like, in my mind, I say, yeah, I need to do better with posting. If you don't send me add the story for my story, I don't post it. And I do hella fly shit. But I be in a moment.
Maybe it's just living in the moment.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, yeah, he's like, again, I think
there's a difference between people who just create the content, right? And then people that just
I'm not a content creator. I'm a vibe creator on my own. If you know me,
I think what happens is, and I've seen this happen in real time too. Like I've seen people who were not content creators, but social media users.
Okay.
Like no bullshit. I was dating this one girl, right, and she used to dress kind of tomboyish. So I'm like, yo, we need to switch your style up. But she was tall. So she was like, well, I can't find shit in my, like, because I'm tall. So I'm like, yo, shop in the big girl section, but get the smallest item within the big girl section. So then she figured that out. And I remember she had posted this dress that she had bought. It was a beautiful dress. It was the first time she ever got like maybe 300 likes. Like, she only had like 400 followers, but she got 300 likes on that picture. And I swear, from that moment,
That was it.
addicted. Like, I saw it. Like, from that moment, it was just
yeah,
like,
bro. Like, but I don't come from that era, and I've never been one of. I'm horrible. Like, it'd be great if I had somebody that could run my personal page, or like I like a lot of shit that I wear on a regular basis. I just don't post it because I'm like, damn, this shit fly. I should post this, and then I hate the way I look when I take pictures, so I just don't do it.
Yeah.
I just put a reel on my Instagram, and I was like, I looked cute that day.
That's how it is. I just
And
like
I just
it
put it on
post
there.
it. I don't care about the likes. I don't care about that shit. I like that. I post it.
well, I also noticed too that like people who end up getting a bunch of likes, they did post organically. Like that's usually how it starts.
Yeah, like when I do post, like on my
go
page,
crazy.
it does numbers because I don't do it a lot. I don't do it a lot. Like, and I do it, like I said, I do a lot of cool shit. I know how to put an outfit together. I'm quite handsome, which I think. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? But
I don't look at you like that.
not you, nigga.
Like I think one of my like TikTok videos, I think I went to the Chris Brown concert or something like that. It was just like a regular.
Yeah.
You got rolled up for that. I remember.
Yeah, that's the day you almost
Yeah,
Good
it
job.
did like 97.
With Chris.
It did like 9,000.
Chris got you fucked
Like
up.
views and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Yeah. It's just like
So
when
it was cool or whatever, but I'm just like,
Yeah, I mean,
like some of that shit. I mean, it just doesn't matter. I think you have people who post.
You're the first 30-year-old that I've heard that say that social media doesn't matter.
I don't care.
well, she always deleting shit.
I delete it all.
I hate that culture. I'm sorry. I'm
sorry, y'all. I will delete it all because it
But you
don't
think
matter.
you cool?
No.
You one of them people that be in a relationship, post a nigga, then go back and
Oh, I don't post, man.
Yeah, I can say that. She don't post niggas.
Smooth
I
criminal.
never see
But
a nigga on my page.
What I hate
haven't
is
posted
that
me, motherfucker.
she'll post
I'll
some
post it,
shit
Kiyon.
and then it'll disappear.
Shit.
And then I gotta be like, who the fuck is this? And it's her.
Not his
So
her.
I'm a person who, I'm not going to lie, I'm a person who, and I'm
Like, you
honest.
niggas is not cool that do that. I just want y'all to know.
I don't think that I'm cool. I just take a break from it.
No, I think some people do that shit
and
to be
then I
cool.
come-
Like, I'm about to be incognito.
No, I don't.
what, deleting the post on the story?
Look at
Stupid
me.
ass out of here.
No,
Now you see me, now
No,
you
you
don't.
don't, right?
no, I'm just
Just
one
for
of
somebody
those
to text you
people.
like, you all right? Yeah, I'm cool. I'm chilling. You
No,
know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to stay out the way.
I'm ghost.
So are y'all talking about like deleting the post or deleting the picture?
Listen,
No, niggas will delete their whole page.
Oh yeah,
Like some
y'all hurt
crazy
my
ass
nerves.
profile
Don't
picture
do
up
it.
there.
Yeah,
because of
it be
that.
motherfucking.
Or it'd just be a blank like profile picture, like all black or something like that. You fucking weirdo. Like,
Look at me, I'm mysterious.
Yeah, fuck you think
I'm
you
just coming back. No, but I just feel like
Then they post a cup of coffee and shit at a cool little coffee shop.
Because at this point, I just really think you been an attention whore. You just want somebody to ask you, yo, you good?
no,
Right.
I'm just one of the people. I got like 3 pictures, and then that's it.
Why?
I don't need more pictures.
Nah, I'm
than
fucking
that.
with you. It's your page,
He
dude.
being messy though, because I am one of them people that post that at the
Right,
coffee
like
shop.
they post some cool shit. Like, oh, where you at?
No, because
No, I'll keep pictures up there for like 2 years and then
Oh my
pop up with like another
Like
picture. Like,
mine.
damn, I ain't seen you in a minute.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Bree.
But I don't delete my pictures off my page.
We got 3.
Weirdo.
All right, goofy.
I have 3.
To some
You got 3 pages?
Now, for the people that only have one, okay,
I got 3 pictures.
that irritates the shit out of
I
me.
got 4 now. I got 4 pictures.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You moving on up.
Nah, she
To the
cool,
east
y'all.
She cool as hell.
Cool as fuck.
4 pictures, y'all.
Yo, Tay cool as shit. She only got 4
Let's hope
pictures.
I
Right.
say.
That
She
shit
don't want
matters
nobody to know what she doing.
Yeah, that shit matters
Oh,
to somebody
my
that's
God.
30.
Right. But the crazy part is,
They hate me
somebody
'cause I'm
does
young.
care. That's the crazy part. Somebody out there really does care.
Nothing with Karen. I think it's just to each his own.
You know what I don't care about, yo?
What?
When a motherfucker unfollow you on social media. You know who doesn't give a fuck? Me. I don't be giving
I don't care.
a
I
fuck.
miss it.
So those who do that shit, just know that I don't give a fuck. Unfollow me, nigga. I don't care.
Look, the fact that you even gotta unfollow me first is insane.
You're
because
bored.
I'm going to unfollow you first. If me and you are beefing in the DMs, oh nigga, we're unfollowed. You're unfollowed.
I don't even have that much time in my life to do that. Let me go on my phone.
Hey, listen.
Me and Tony beefing. Unfollow. What the fuck?
Nobody stops liking your shit quicker than the motherfucker you beef
don't fuck with you.
Like, you ever had somebody like your shit all the time, and then y'all on different
Hell
pages?
no, because niggas are still like my shit.
Nah.
Knowing damn well that we
actually weird though.
Knowing damn well we ain't like on that type time, they'll still like it so I can see it.
Me.
Well, I think that's kind of goes back to that thing of like,
why do you care?
Wanting to be seen. It's like, I want you to see, like, I want you to know that I see you, so it makes you come
reach out.
Yeah, or that.
Yeah, it make you reach out.
I don't unfollow nobody. I don't do none of that. Motherfucker, if you not talking to me, guess what your goofy ass still gonna do? Go on my story and see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And look, nigga, or female, whoever it is.
Somebody.
Look, I'm not going through my followers and people I follow, but yeah, this nigga pissed me off or this chick pissed me off. Unfollow.
Let me ask y'all this, because you
if I don't like you, you know I don't like you.
I had a talk with somebody before, and I was like, yo, they was like, yo, men blocking people with some female shit, right?
It is.
How if it's really disrupting your peace, you really think like that's some female shit?
Why block me? Because that gives you the option to unblock me. You could just unfollow me.
No, are we talking about social media or are we talking about social contact?
Both.
I think
social media, I'll leave it. So all right, transparency, right?
That was a lot of strokes in one setting.
Yeah, like,
I've blocked the female that I was dealing with,
right?
Because she was being weird to me.
Okay.
So I was like, all right, I'm gonna block you. Did I feel sassy for it? Yes, I did. I felt very, very much so sassy about it. Like,
why though?
Because it's like, yo, like, she wasn't like disturbing my peace. I just hated the. So
I mean, yeah, that's different.
What you meant by this post?
Oh,
everything doesn't apply to you. No, but
I don't think we should put a gender on this.
Me either. I don't think
if I'm protecting my peace, whether I'm a man or a woman, it is what it is. I don't want you to fuck around.
That protecting my peace word is used loosely like narcissistic.
How people are allowed to protect their peace?
It's used loosely.
No, he got a point.
Because motherfuckers be like, yeah, I'm protecting my peace. Yeah. No, you just want that motherfucker to bend to your will and do what you want them to do.
No, because I've
set a boundary is another word that get tossed around loosely.
No, listen. No. I want you to hear me out on this. Hear me out on this. Like, I've known people who I'm not gonna put her out there, but I've known someone who came to me for some advice.
Fucking Leslie, I knew it. No,
God damn it. We gotta bleep Leslie, I'm sorry. God damn it. Shirley,
I'm sorry, baby.
But no, I knew somebody who called me for advice on a situation she was dealing with. And she didn't like the fact that the person she was dating was pretty much interacting with their child's mother. But not in an inappropriate way. It was like he was thanking her for being a great mom.
Okay.
It didn't turn into nothing else other than just, hey, thank you for being a great mom. Like, it was a post. And she was like, I think something's still going on. I'm going to block him. Why? I need to protect my peace. What the fuck?
Well, when you put it in that context, obviously it doesn't fit. But
I'm saying, some people weaponize that shit.
Yeah,
some people weaponize it to escape some type of either conversation, or accountability. You get what I'm saying? Oh, I'm protecting my peace.
Or she just basically want him to chase.
Or that. I mean, but still, you still weaponizing.
Yeah, it's still weaponizing.
I get what y'all saying. Your question in totality was, is it sassy to do it? And I think that if I'm protecting my peace in that context or
I get what you're saying.
The boundary,
yeah, I get what you're saying.
It's not that.
Yeah, you're going
when you weaponizing it, it's just like, all right, chill out.
Yeah, you're going by the context of what I'm asking. But I do agree with Kiyon. Like, a lot of words are being thrown around loosely without really giving the situation some real context. Because, like you said earlier, like, some people will use that I'm protecting my peace shit to escape accountability, or use certain word. Oh, he was a narcissist. Whole time the nigga was just holding you accountable or some shit, and vice versa. It could be
that shit.
Men or women.
It go both ways. And I'm like, girl, get the fuck out of here with that shit. That fucking Erykah Badu nappy pussy talk that you be talking. I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Get that fucking dashiki talk, girl. Get the fuck on. No,
Grand Rising Queen.
Yeah, no.
Not engaging in that, but
stop.
What you mean? Engaging in
what he just said.
I mean, I think it
should be weird.
I'm gonna tell you what happens. I'm gonna tell you what happens. What happens is there's an experience that people have. Like perception is reality, correct? So it's like if I have an experience where people keep weaponizing certain terms and words to escape certain things, then anytime that this comes up with other people, I'm gonna just associate them with that people.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? It's almost like me with the Grand Risers thing. Like I feel like they are some of the most toxic motherfuckers I've ever met. Anyone that's always talking about positive fucking vibes 24. I didn't see people literally like positive vibes, but then 2 seconds later start cussing motherfuckers out.
Right.
And it's like, what happened to the positive vibes? You know what I'm saying? Like maybe just remove yourself from that versus engaging with it.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people don't know how to do that either. But I get both of y'all points.
Though.
Like, what?
Like removing yourself. Like, you know, when people be like, "Oh, I'm protecting my peace," just leave.
Yeah.
But it depends on why you're removing yourself, though. I think.
It's situational.
Yeah, it is situational.
Man.
But if someone is really like disturbing your peace and not holding you, like if it's not that type of situation, like somebody holding you accountable, just it is situational though.
Yeah, it's situational.
Yeah, it is. But okay,
it does get like
all right, his own.
Like. Chill out.
Oh,
I'm protecting my peace. No, bitch. You want him to chase you, and he's holding you accountable, and then you don't want to, be held accountable. So now,
well, speaking of accountability, they just held Chauncey Billups accountable. Y'all see that Fed raid?
Yeah, I was highly surprised.
I wasn't.
So his.
I was surprised. Yes,
his charges were wire fraud and gambling. Right.
Mm-hmm.
His charges were not necessarily fixing games. That was more on the conspiracy side, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if anybody know too much about law. That motherfucking conspiracy shit, that shit hard to shake.
Yeah.
It's hard to shake.
It seemed like from what I read that how they caught up with him, they was really investigating some other shit and then put 2 and 2 together with this other shit, and it's like, oh shit.
They wound up finding about his shit.
Yeah, like
that's gotta be the worst shit ever.
Did you see Gilbert Arenas had the informant lunch and shit?
That shit's hilarious. But it was like, it was something that came out prior to with Terry Rozier, and
I thought he was benched too.
No, he was benched for injury, so to speak, when he had a different allegation, right? And this is what I think, that the feds was like, no, we gonna further investigate this shit. And Damon Jones, Terry Rozier, and Chauncey were more or less like the fall guys for that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you notice this shit, then I'm gonna get on my motherfucking black shit real quick. Damon Jones is, I ain't call him broke. He probably got more money than me, but nigga semi-broke. Terry Rozier is a multi-millionaire. Chauncey Billups a multi-millionaire. Y'all spoke of crime families, but y'all never said no names. Y'all put the black people with money on Front Street, and then later in the New York Times, y'all named like 20 people that were a part of them crime families. Y'all named them, but y'all ain't parade them outside in the courtroom or on camera, videotaping them getting arrested and nothing like that. So that shit was weird to me, number one. Number two, the nigga Patel, who's the head of FBI, was appointed by Trump.
Yeah.
That shit is kind of wild. That shit just be all a conspiracy shit to me. And I be getting in my bag and going down rabbit holes on what they like to call it, that tinfoil.
Yeah.
I get in my but this shit be making sense though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You parade the black niggas with money on camera. Oh man.
Well, that's the weird part in itself, because like you just said, you parade nothing but.
Chauncey Billups didn't set those high stake gambling parties up. Yeah. They had X-ray tables. They said something about them having microphones inside of the ashtrays. And then it was a well-known high stakes gambler that spoke on them trying to get him to come to a poker game or whatever. And he was like, nah, something seemed fishy about it. And he was like, he attended because they name dropped, but he didn't gamble, right? And he noticed that the same level of gamblers as he is were, betting small. And the novelists, such as me and you, were betting high.
Yeah.
Shit seemed a little bakey. So he's like, okay, so what I was thinking was accurate. You know what I mean? The shit was all
yeah, I mean, it goes. I mean, the conspiracy in my mind, it can get even bigger than that. Pause. You get what I'm saying? Because now, well, not even just that, but now I'm wondering as a fan, right? Because I don't know if y'all do sports betting here. Anybody does sports betting?
I do.
I don't.
I have.
So I was one of those people that when FanDuel came here and they gave me that free $150 whatever the dollar amount was. Yeah. Once that money ran out, I was done. I was good on that.
I came up off of that.
No, I understand that.
I ain't gonna keep up my real money.
Now what I'm questioning is like, yo, so now I gotta go because there's a few NBA games I done betted on.
Yeah.
So now I'm thinking like, hold the fuck up.
But that was a thing. Like a player actually benched himself. I think it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
He benched himself because he wanted to be under what he betted.
That was Terry Rozier.
Yeah, he was just talking
that was?
Yeah,
okay.
Terry Rozier, he had an injury.
Yeah,
But what
okay,
I'm
that's
saying
what I thought you was talking about.
But as Kiyon stated earlier, again, what I said earlier about perception and reality, and then there's examples that happen that reinforce our perception. How I know motherfuckers, all you motherfuckers not tied into this shit.
No real shit.
Cause shit don't be making sense, bro. Cause I swear to God, bro, it was like, it was 1 year I betted on Clay. This is when he was still with
Golden State.
Golden State. This motherfucker had been scoring over 15 points for like the last probably 20 games, right?
And then that one time.
And then the one fucking parlay I put in, this motherfucker gets under 15.
You know who I feel about that like that? Austin Reeves. That nigga just scored 51 points last night. And then if you go hit him on another game, 5 points. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
Like, yo, what the fuck is up? Like,
So with this coming out, with all these, with the whole thing coming out and pause, it sounds crazy.
Yeah, it did. Pause.
With the whole gambling thing coming out and it's publicized now, it make you look at sports a different way. But there is a such thing as a nigga having a bad game or a bad day, so on and so forth.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but now
he gets a bum ass team.
Now it make you not even want to watch
the sport in general.
Like, man, fuck this, all this shit rigged.
Because it's rigged, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to watch nothing.
We've seen it so much in football.
Yeah, I'm watching Law and Order now.
Oh, hello. Listen, okay. I'm a big Ravens fan, okay? Huge Ravens fan. When Lamar went out with that injury, I said, nigga, come on now.
Yeah.
And then what made it even crazier, like 2 days later, I was on social media and this nigga was at a food truck somewhere in town.
Exactly.
At 1 in the morning buying food. Is he allowed to do that? Sure he is.
So then he, gets suited up, go to practice.
Oh, you talking about this past weekend?
Yeah. Then you see that Huntley's playing. Granted, I always thought that he should have been in before Cooper Rush.
Yeah,
me personally.
No, that's true.
But Lamar, that was kind of like a little bogus, little like, oh yeah, hamstring injury, nigga.
You're fine.
For a whole month?
I mean, we can't say that.
I can't say that.
That's
but knowing
the thing
my
about
quarterback,
it.
nigga, brush that shit off.
They definitely ain't 90s players. Because 90s niggas would have just snorted some coke and fought through that shit.
I think I seen, I was watching Cam post and he had said the same thing, like, football players would not survive in football.
Yeah.
In the 70s or 80s, 90s.
Through so much shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lawrence Taylor did cocaine and played football.
Just hit a bump.
And them niggas smoked cigarettes on the sideline.
Right.
Yo, I was watching, what was that Jordan documentary with, the one, because he talked about that. Jordan talked about how some of the players was going out smoking cigarettes and doing coke. like what the fuck?
Oh, it was on Netflix.
You know what I'm talking about.
That was the one where he had like the Isaiah Thomas on there.
Yeah, that one.
Dennis Rodman went out on a drug binge.
Yo, they said this nigga went. They said Rodman went out the night before, got shit faced it.
Yes.
Pope did all that shit. They got this. So y'all know what Indian runs are?
Yes.
So you know what Indian runs are?
Of course.
So they said this nigga was leading the Indian runs.
Dennis Rodman was different.
But I can honestly believe that though.
Hell of a guy.
You talking about you go partying out the night before, and then you running Indian runs the next morning.
Yo, but that's a different type of era. Like these new niggas can't do that shit.
They could never.
New niggas,
Them new niggas come in there, big ass necklaces, big ass headphones.
Yeah, they couldn't. Like, yo, I ain't gonna hold you.
with a dress on.
I seen the post today with a dress on. That's funny.
Fucking weird niggas.
I seen this post today, right, where the nigga was like, and I swear, when you got kids that play sports, like football, like sports have changed in general when it comes to kids playing them. And he was like, yo, back in my day, my parents didn't come to my games. Like, they had to work. Like, they wasn't traveling with us to state to state. It was a bus. 12 of us got on that motherfucker with the coach, and we went from state to state. My parents ain't go with us. Now they talking about they want kids to be discovered at 11, 12, and I realized that because when I signed my son up for football, they was having these niggas sign commitment letters. 9 years old.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
no, that's crazy.
Yeah, like-
Okay, you're signing a commitment.
Yeah,
But I don't know if y'all ever noticed, like, it's a lot of football content with kids
yeah.
on TikTok.
Yo, listen.
All of it.
Football and basketball.
When I played basketball and football, I stopped playing football when I got to high school because I never got no bigger, and them niggas was like your size.
Yeah, I
as a
understand.
freshman, right? So I homed in on my hooping skills, but nonetheless, check this out. That game fell on a Saturday. Guess who wasn't gonna be there? My dad. The nigga said, "It's Saturday. I cut hair.
Yeah.
Nigga, I catch you later." My mom, it was one of those things.
Be at the dinner
Football,
table getting stats.
No, if it was wintertime, like during football season, it's cold. She ain't gonna be
Coming
there.
out.
Yeah.
I went to my games with the coaches.
Yeah, that's what I
Parents
said.
wasn't
It's,
there, like, yeah.
it's different now.
No, I can
Not in a
agree to that.
negative way.
When I played basketball in high school, my mother was not.
Never
You hooped in
came.
high school?
I played basketball, but I was a lacrosse player.
Oh, that shit was
Were you
dangerous.
good?
Yeah.
I ain't like that shit.
It was a.
lacrosse.
Fuck no.
Was you good?
Yeah, I was.
I
Don't hit me with no stick.
I remember.
Guys,
That's
you
a
can't
dangerous
check
sport.
You
It
can't
is.
check- You can't check in girls lacrosse.
No,
you
that
can't?
little motherfucking ball come at your motherfucking head.
Wait, I thought it was field hockey for y'all.
So no, girls lacrosse, you cannot check the body. You can partially check the stick.
Oh, that's
but
some
if
bullshit.
you come across, it's illegal. Men's lacrosse, you can do all of that.
Yeah, that's why I ain't do that shit. I said, fuck
Lacrosse
that.
lacrosse is the same place as basketball.
Right.
You just run in that field.
Yeah. But nah, I'm
That's-
good.
You know, man, you got the threes. You have those plays.
I seen motherfuckers
It
getting
was
shit.
cool, but my mom, she just wasn't into sports for real. She didn't really. I had a brother, but she didn't want us in sports. She wanted us. She was
be
traditional.
educated.
Yeah, she didn't give a fuck about that. My father though, that nigga was at them games on the sideline, lit. Talking about shoot that shit. He's one of those parents shooting bitch.
Nah, my mom, like,
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I never had weekend games.
I loved it.
Shit, I had weekend games. Well, for football games was Friday and Saturday. Basketball games were usually during the week and a Friday.
Yeah,
Like usually
Yeah,
a
it
Tuesday or
football games were just so cool though.
Shit, my parents was like, "Oh, you a lefty? You going to basketball?"
Ew, I am too, bro.
All right, come on.
Oh, sorry, my bad. My bad, y'all.
I'm fucking with y'all.
My left hand.
Oh, so you think because you smart, you got your degree? Left-handed people be thinking that they are
Intelligent, yeah.
No, it's not even that. It's like I'm
Nah,
tall.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying a lot of lefty people.
You know what? You are absolutely right. I'm gonna let you have it.
No, they be thinking that they're more
I'm a-
gifted.
No, I don't think I'm
I didn't
gifted
say
at all.
you, Bree.
That's fine.
Yeah, she
Oh,
getting
shit, she's
emotional.
offended.
Yeah,
I'm not.
you offended one of the alphabet people.
I am a lefty, though, for sure.
Yeah, I'm a lefty.
So moving on.
Yeah, Bree, nobody want to hear that shit.
Look, I've had my ass beat one time today. I don't think I can take
Oh,
it.
pause.
All right.
Yeah, my job.
No ass beating going on.
Yeah, ain't no ass beating going on. But so a dad went viral for he's a single father. He has daughters, and he wanted to have he wanted to host a sleepover for his daughters. I think his daughter's like 7, 8. He reached out to all the parents, but all the parents declined. And he said he could understand, but he also felt some type of way that he couldn't do something for his daughters, something special like that.
Nigga, you're a dad.
And that's that.
So I understood. I understood
Nigga,
both
you're a
sides.
dad.
I understood both sides because if you're a single dad and you want to do something for your daughters, how do you orchestrate that? I mean, for me, it would have been like one of the moms could come stay as well. Because
Now you trying to freak the mom.
no, I'm not.
There is no
freaking
winning
mom.
this.
I'm not trying
There
to
is
freak the
no
mom.
winning
How
this,
hard
bro.
with that window,
But
Tony?
at least like the mother come over, you know,
Nah,
No,
bro.
y'all
So
go
you can give her
out.
some
Y'all
double
go
XL?
out. Y'all go out.
Say it again.
I said, why? So you can give her some double XL while the kids asleep?
No.
No, I think it needs to be out. See, I'm a single mom and I have a daughter.
Right.
Pre. And
She's a great mom.
Yes, sir.
thank you guys.
She is a good mom, though.
Thank you guys. I just, to Keyon's defense, is you can't beat that unless you guys are going out and the other parents
What
are
you mean
coming.
you can't beat?
Like you can't. There's no way to twist that shit. It shouldn't. Like
No
you're
one's
a
gonna,
dad.
no single parent. I mean, I'm sorry, moms are not gonna trust a single father with their
girls?
daughters.
I mean, rightfully so.
Yeah, no.
Especially if they don't see that you got a wife.
Even if I invite you as the mother, because you come here, or maybe you could just orchestrate it here. I leave.
No.
Because we can
It's
just do it
just
in my
no.
house. We can just do it in my
go to my
house.
house.
The point is,
like-
I'm having a sleepover for my daughter to have at her house because she wants the
So
comfortability.
I admire the effort that he put forth, right, for his daughter, because his daughter probably was like, "I want to sleep over,"
Yeah.
blah. So he did the right thing as a father to try to
Orchestrate.
fulfill what his daughter wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
But I have a daughter, and if her mother wasn't in the picture, we're not having a sleepover. I don't want to be around nobody's daughter without that other parent,
Right.
maybe
Yeah.
father or mother, without them being present.
Yeah.
Because it's the perception. Because they may know me, but they don't know me. A lot of people have freaky ass tendencies.
They do.
That's in the dark.
They do.
So
Yeah.
I wouldn't even sent that invite out. Like, I love my daughter to death. Like, and when she was small, I didn't want to change her diaper because she has a vajay.
Man,
I didn't want to.
I can understand. I can understand it. I wish
don't.
it wasn't the thing, but I do. I've heard so many guys say
but
it.
nah,
but
no.
for me, I don't understand it.
It's just like, I mean, it would come into effect, and I'm not slighting you or discrediting.
a sister.
but but it would come into effect if you had a daughter.
But for me, I don't look at I guess for me, it's like I'm not going to see my. Then I'm not trying to step on no toes when I say
I never
this.
even changed my sisters. I'm older than them.
So for me,
Because then you're not going to get a woman who says, I'm uncomfortable changing my son.
You're not.
right? But
So.
I'm trying to just feel like
They stuff, boy stuff is not internal. It's external.
external, right? But I'm just saying, like, is that what is that where the because it's internal? Is that where the
No, I don't think he wasn't gonna have to change nobody or nothing like that.
No. My question is okay. So
I get what
my question is because for me, even as a brother and as a father, like I'm not gonna let my sister sit in shit. You get what I'm saying?
No.
I never had to. So I never put myself in those
But you're-
predicaments.
no, I know.
To where
I'm not-
I
and
had
I'm not
to be
speaking-
alone to have to change my daughter's diaper either.
But I'm not speaking on your behalf, like to you, but I've seen like a post like this before where someone was like, "Yo, I don't change such and such," and the guy was like, "Why not?" Because I don't look at like they're kids. Like,
yeah, I'm not
about to
looking at like win, lose, or draw. If I had to, I'm going to because I know how to.
Right.
But my preference is
It's not
to.
I mean, I don't think anybody's purpose
Have I
is to change a shitty pamper.
No, I'm talking about with my daughter. Have I had to? Yes. But if it was in my will to not have to, great. Here, change her. To my kid's mother. Change
To each
her.
his own.
Here you go. And it wasn't because she shitted.
Right.
It was just because, here, you're a woman. You change her. I'll take him because I have both. I have a son and a daughter.
Right.
So I'll get him. I'll give him a bath. You get.
Because that was going to be my next question too. Because my next question was going to be: have we become a society that has stepped into a space of better safe than sorry, or do we over analyze everything and make things something that they aren't?
Both. I think both. It's like, to avoid it, I'm just not going to bring you. And society paints a lot of pictures that people play into. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm gonna be honest. As if my daughter was still 7 and not that grown ass age that she is now, if a single father was like, "Yeah, my daughter's having," I could be fly with the nigga.
Right.
Like we kick it, me and him go out, have drinks and all of that. But yeah, my daughter having a sleepover. My daughter's not going.
Yeah.
I don't care how cool I am with that nigga.
Yeah.
He ain't.
So y'all don't
She
even.
ain't
So
going.
what about play dates? Because that same ideology.
I'm there.
But it's different. I think if you're leaving your child,
But anything is still happening in that space.
I'm there.
I'm there.
that's what- I'm
on
not-
a
But
play
there
date,
have
I'm
been things
there.
that happen
what
with
you
family
saying?
members being there.
I'm speaking
does-
on this particular.
Okay.
It does happen. But
It
but
does.
when you're with your child and you're with
Yeah.
your child,
You're attentive. You can see.
nigga, I'm not saying that I don't miss some shit. Like when they fall, I might be like, what the fuck? When did he fall? But I ain't missing them being escorted off by
I'm
somebody
just
else in
playing.
an area
Listen,
that I
I'm
don't
just
see
playing
him.
devil's advocate to an extent, but I do
got you.
think that sometimes we have stepped into a space where we overanalyze everything and we just turn it into like, well, you're not going to have this experience because I don't want this to happen. Because I grew up like that somewhat in the sense of like my pops not wanting me to do certain things because he thought the experience was going to lead to something else.
I have a hard time with that as a parent.
Right. Because it's a better safe
Yeah.
than sorry. Because, Lord forbid or God forbid your kid in the wrong, how they say it? Wrong place, wrong time. Like the other day, I just saw a story about a young lady who was hit by a stray, just going to I think she was trying to like just see a school. She was seeing a college, and she was hit by a stray somewhere.
Oh man!
But it's like as a parent, you get what I'm saying? It's like I can only imagine like the parents like, damn, like
I didn't. Yeah.
But I mean, I get
It's hard. I'm like that with sleepovers in general, I think.
Yeah.
And that's because growing up, my parents, we weren't allowed to really spend a night over a lot of people's houses.
Unless it was cousins.
So even disregarding the fact that it is just a single parent, like I didn't do that. And I had a very hard time with like allowing my daughter to spend a night over people's houses, even at she's 12. Because it's like, you just don't know.
You just don't know. Yeah. And it's again, I understand this as being in a space of being, I would rather be safe than sorry.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go with safe than sorry. But that shit right there.
But when do you learn to let that go as a parent?
I don't know.
Because at some point, your kid, you're gonna rob your kids of experiences.
I feel like I have.
I mean, in that sense, I completely understand the sleepover scenario.
Yeah.
I completely understand that.
I have a hard time with it. I'm struggling with it because you create a situation where they sneak. They're gonna sneak to do it, and then you create a situation where it's like, damn, like. We have to give him a chance.
Do you think our parents really had a lot? Because, I think about it, like with my dad, it was specific places he didn't want me to be at.
Okay.
Which growing like now that I'm older, I completely understand. But do you think the generation prior to was completely different? Because you have a whole set of kids. They call them latchkey kids,
Yeah.
which I think that would have been like our generation.
That's me.
Yeah, that's you.
I'm the baby of 5, so I think by the time my parents got to
They was
me,
tired.
they were tired. But
It was like, fuck.
Don't get it twisted. It was certain things that my mom allowed me to do, and there was certain things I couldn't. I could catch the subway with my friends downtown, and going from late middle school to early high school to go downtown to the harbor. I wasn't.
I'm joking. Don't dismiss me like that with the quick and then look back at Tony. Don't do that.
But
I don't like that about you.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, fuck that. I'm mad now. Now let's be.
I was allowed to do it. But then again, you look at it from a perspective of I had an older sister. Me and my nephew are 3 years apart. Y'all do that, man.
Oh.
So it was like, it was certain things that my mom was like, you can go here, but I need to know who's all there, where you going, what time y'all coming. She was strategic about that. And I understand now that I'm a parent.
I had a parent like ask me why I was asking so many questions one time.
As far as?
With Adrian, like, I'm like, yeah, who's going to be there, what time, da-da-da. She was like, he's going to be okay, he's going to be safe.
No, bitch.
No, I need to know.
Need to know.
Yeah, just tell me what's happening.
Fuck? No. Tell me.
I actually didn't let him go.
No. Oh.
I didn't let him
Was
go.
it based on that?
Yeah, because I ain't like the way, like,
a
what
vibe,
you, like, why are you pressing me about what?
Kiyon, how are you? Because your kids are grown.
You got 4.
My kids are 22, 20, 11, and 9.
Okay. So how do you feel about is it different from your oldest to your youngest now?
had my son at 18, so I was super laxed.
Okay.
I had my daughter at 19, I was still laxed.
Okay.
And then the older I get, the more overbearing I am now. You know what I mean? And I'm the disciplinary parent. I'm more, hey, what the fuck? Why this and why that and so on and so forth. And I didn't have that when I was growing up. Like, my parents had me young, so I had free reign to pretty much do any, and I also was the only boy, so I pretty much did whatever. Like, I ain't gonna say whatever. Like, I was scared of my parents, so I knew what the fuck not to do. I knew better than to do said thing because my parents, they was outside.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But I had free reign to do whatever. Like, so I had a childhood, a good childhood to where I could say, man, there wasn't nothing that I wasn't exposed to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew about a lot of shit that kids probably shouldn't have known about because I hung out at the barbershop with my dad.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But you like, all right, since we on the subject of kids, green kid or in between kid or street savvy?
For me?
Which kind of kid would you want to raise?
Green, no. Because that means when you leave out of this fucking door, you are susceptible to any and everything.
And anybody can tell you anything and everything.
And what was the second one?
In between.
I'll take in between.
Yeah.
In between green and what?
Street savvy.
In between street savvy and green?
Yeah.
I'm an in between kid.
Yeah, I'll take an in between kid.
Or street savvy.
I'm gonna do in between because I was in between.
You know what? I'm gonna take that back, right?
You gonna do street savvy?
I'm gonna do street savvy.
Okay.
That shit gets you a whole lot further. And I ain't talking about it in a negative light of selling drugs and so on and so forth. But that street savvy individual will make something out of nothing every time.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I probably would go more. I'm throwing a wrench in my own question, but I would probably go like 30% green, and then
the rest
70%.
I know why you say green. I think I know why you say green. I think with green, you can kind of teach them a lot at that point.
Yeah.
So you can still kind of mold them. I mean, they're going to be their own person, but I think with the green narrative, it's like, I can mold you, but I still need you to know.
Well, I wouldn't say necessarily mold. I would say guide.
Guide, okay.
Yeah, I would use the word guide.
Let me use that word.
Because the best reference I heard about growing children is like, your children are like a bow and arrow. Mm-hmm. You just point it. Like, it's going to wobble. It's going to do what it do when you shoot.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, as long as you doing what you're supposed to do, it's going to land where it's supposed. Yeah. So that's why I say guide. But I only say that because I remember being down John Hopkins, right? And I was going for a walk, and there was this kid just in his phone, you know, a YT person, in his phone, right? Sorry, I'm using like TikTok references and shit.
I have no clue what YT is.
A white person.
What?
You gotta say YT on TikTok. But, yeah. Okay. So he's on his phone, and I'm peeping, like, it's a kid with a ski mask on a scooter, but the dude is just like in his phone. But and mind you, the kid on the scooter with the ski mask not doing nothing. But it's just a mere fact, like.
Mm-hmm. What if?
Nah, it's just like being aware of your surroundings.
You're
like,
not vigilant.
Like he's just literally like this.
On his phone.
Walking. And I'm just thinking like, damn, bro, it must be nice to grow up in a world where you don't think you're going to get hurt.
Yeah, like, I need my child to be vigilant. Like, for my sons, like, you know, I want them to, you know, still have compassion, love, respect women, respect adults. But I also want you to be aware of what the fuck is going on around you. For my daughters, I want you to be educated, think highly of yourself, but also know when the bullshit coming your way, may that be via female or male. Like, I'm very blunt with my daughters when it come down to boys, and for my oldest daughter, men.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, check this out. Like, and I said this to her. I said, man, you clearly are a female, but you gonna think like a nigga. So you see that shit coming.
Yeah.
Honestly, I commend you on that though.
You're not gonna,
you know, a lot. No, for real, because you know, it's a lot of females that don't grow up with fathers. I am one of them. You know, and then you don't have that teaching on how to what you should expect from a man that you're dating.
Yeah,
so you find out the hard way.
Yeah, you're not going to, like, granted, she's still going to get her heart broken. She's going to get finessed at some point in time. But at least you got the ground rules, because I was a fuck boy to the 10th power. Like, yeah, I had my run. You feel me? Like, it's a lot of women that, like, before this T-app shit happened, I probably would have been on that motherfucker, because I'm a different caliber of nigga at one point in time. I'm just keeping it a bean. Like, I'm a motherfucker. But
Bree's right.
I commend all the fathers that are in their daughters' lives, and they make sure they're in their daughters' lives, because it's kind of like the generation now need their fathers, male and female. I don't give a fuck what you feel with your baby mom, your baby dad.
And I've been blessed with an amazing kid's mother. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I have no complaints there. But, we parent different, yes. Mm-hmm. But we respect each other's grounds when it comes down to these kids and how we raise. She's more, I'm not gonna call her naive, but she's more
oblivious.
Yeah, she is. Where me, I've been outside, so they got a balance.
I remember I had that conversation with the ex before. He lives in a nice area, and I'm just like, are you afraid that your kids are gonna grow up green? And he was just like, I don't think that it's green. I just think that, it's just
privilege.
The way. Yeah.
Green is just another word for privilege.
Yeah, them kids. But
and I had told him,
the sad thing is, go ahead, my fault.
No, I was saying, like, I had told him, I was like, maybe not bring them into the hood, but, bring them into, like, a more.
Them kids are going to get fucked over.
Well, they might not, because if they never have to step foot in these areas.
That too.
There's never going to be a time.
Moment that
it's going to be a time.
Because then what if your child want to go to a black college? What if they want to go to Morgan? And you see what I'm saying?
What if they get a job downtown at Johns Hopkins? That's in the hood.
Yeah, but I feel like most of the kids that coming from those type of home, like Blue Ivy is never going to be in the projects.
You don't know that?
We don't.
Them motherfuckers be curious and they want to see what that shit is about.
Yeah.
But being curious doesn't mean you necessarily are green.
But you still got prepared.
But these new age of kids are kids that see shit on this.
Well, yeah, in that aspect, yes, you will be green.
I want to see what this is about.
Yeah.
I want to go get me a chicken box.
Yeah.
Right.
Chicken box
exactly.
Crazy.
But it better be that. It's on Bentlow. It's on.
And they will go.
Pennsylvania Avenue. And they going to go.
Yeah.
They gonna be in their car. Making my way downtown.
My friend, he came from Laurel. And he never been in Baltimore. I live downtown. So he like, where you want to go get something to eat at? I'm like, let's go to Lexington Market. And we walked. He was like, where are you taking me? I'm like, we're walking. You wanted to walk. Now I'm going to walk you. I took him downtown. We went up you got me in the trenches. I showed you because your curious ass wanted to be curious.
For real.
It was a trench to him because he was unfamiliar with it.
The amount of dope things that are outside.
Dope things out there, but I wouldn't say it's the trenches.
They just gave that shit a facelift, but that shit is still like, listen. That shit is that
facelift is botched.
My cousin ran that Shoe City right there by the subway station right down there by Lexington. That shit is an open drug market.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to work down there, so I know.
It's still the trenches. Like, he ain't take him to, like, no Murphy Homes, McCullough Homes, and no shit, like, or Cherry Hill, no shit. But it's still the trenches is the trenches. You go
in the sense of, like, how it looked. To me, that's not trench. I mean, it's the trenches.
I was just saying trenches because it looked like that to him.
You know why? Because you live here. Let's say you grew up in Montgomery County.
And you probably like, oh my God.
And then you take them down and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Culture shock.
I remember I brought one of my homeboys out to, like, when I was going to high school. I think we was going to a game or something at my school, and he was like, "Damn, they got driveways out here. Like, damn, y'all rich." I'm like, "This is not rich, bro."
Nigga, if you only knew.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think my child got the best of both worlds because her father lived down the hill, and then we live in Catonsville.
Oh, how did you get that?
Well,
that's another story.
Okay, go ahead.
Another story over drinks.
But listen, we're gonna end it here, y'all. Thank y'all for tapping in with us. We'll be back Sunday, I believe. Maybe
Sunday.
Sunday?
Yeah.
What was this?
Oh, I was saying pie.
That was her gang
two figures. I didn't see the other one.
No,
that's that down the hill.
She in the 6'7" crew.
No.
6'7".
No.
You one of them.
Yeah. You 30, 6'7".
I actually don't know what it is.
I don't know either.
I actually do.
You do?
What is it?
And so it's two homeboys that started this shit, and it was more or less of saying like they did it with their coach. It was a song by Skilla Baby, and he was talking about something.
Wait, was that the video on TikTok I seen? The white lady was just screaming like 6'7" in the microphone.
Nah, it's their basketball coach, and he asked them to play. The boys asked the coach to play 6'7" because Skilla Baby say 6'7" in one of his songs, and so now they took those words, those numbers, and they was doing a little joint. They was like, yeah, I got a frappe from Starbucks. What would you rate it? And they was like, it's like a 6 or a 7, and it was like 6'7", and it just became a viral thing.
All right. Well, on that note,
So this pod was 6'7".
You got a 7 in your shirt. We'll see y'all next week. Thank y'all for tapping in as always.
Like, follow, subscribe, baby.
And if you're feeling frisky, baby.
Boy, it ain't coming, you're.
Ouch. Yo,
Not ouch.
I have